Come where the brookside willows droop o'er the cooling stream. Come to the oak's thick shelter from noontide's glowing beam, where ferns sway soft and gentle in summer's fragrant breeze, where songbirds weave their music through branches of the trees. Rest here upon the moss bed where shadows dance and play. Watch as the clear water sparkles throughout the peaceful day. Let nature's quiet wisdom bring solace to your mind. Among these ancient guardians, sweet refuge you shall find. Come where the brookside willows droop o'er the cooling stream. Come to the oak's thick shelter from noontide's glowing beam. Here sweet wild roses cluster, pink-petaled, fresh with dew, while butterflies all flutter in skies of deepest blue. Soft mosses spread their carpet beneath the ancient tree. The air is filled with birdsong, a nature's symphony. The water whispers stories of mountains far away as time flows ever onward through this sweet summer day. Only the eternal basis remains, as potential for all possible books in everything's Babel repository, to author another universe's story. Each quantum page holds infinite refrains through multiverses' labyrinthine nooks, where every thought that ever was or could be ripples through spacetime's shifting cosmic streams. In fractal patterns, consciousness sustains the dance of meaning as creation looks upon itself through myriad mirrors bright. Each reader's mind new galaxies attains. Between these lines of cosmic DNA, whole worlds collapse and bloom in swift display. Each syllable contains a universe, where countless souls might choose to drift or stay. Through endless stacks of possibility, we wander, seeking what we hope to see. Yet in this quest for ultimate design, perhaps the seeking is what sets us free. Each letter forms a cosmic DNA strain, each word a world where meaning overlooks the boundaries of possibility, where thought and form entwine like gentle rain. In halls where infinite thoughts combine and fold, where every tale that could be told is told, we seek the one true book among the stars that holds the key to mysteries of old. These shelves of possibility unfurled show every path that might have been uncurled. Each volume holds a universe complete, a different spin on how to build a world. Across Khayyam's gravestone blows the simoom, carrying forth Omar's Persia fume. Redressed in the versifier's costume, it's remade into Victorian perfume. The fumes of ageless rhymes from ancient times waft from the Persian verse, as some chimes new are mixed with the spirit of the old, deftly rendered for Victorian climes. Through Fitzgerald's glass the wine grows sweeter still, as Eastern wisdom bends to Western will. The nightingale now sings in English woods, while Persian roses bloom on London's hill. Each translation bears its own strange disguise, as meaning shifts beneath translation's eyes, yet truth seeps through like wine through earthen jars. Some essence of the poet never dies. From desert sands to England's misty shores, the wandering verses knock at foreign doors. Their meaning shifts like shadows in the night, yet something of their essence still endures. The poet's words, like birds on migration's wing, cross borders where new tongues their music sing. Though changed by time and distance, still they soar. Each translation makes the old words spring. The gardens of the East bloom strange and new when planted in the western morning dew. Yet underneath these transplanted flowers, the roots of ancient wisdom still run true.
Life's a web of whos, whys, whats, and hows, stretched as time between eternal boughs. Gossamer threads bear the beads that glisten, each moment a sequence of instant nows. Dew-dropped strands catch morning's golden light, while spider silk of dreams spans day and night, each crossing point a choice that might have been, each junction where our paths could take their flight. The present dangles on this cosmic lace, a trembling drop in vast eternal space, while past events string out behind like pearls, and future moments wait to take their place. Some threads lead up toward heaven's distant peak, some spiral down where darker answers seek, while others stretch horizontal through time, where cause and effect their patterns speak. The web vibrates with every choice we make. Each action sends fresh ripples in its wake, while distant strands connected feel the touch. What quantum tangles in our movements wake. Between the threads swim particles of chance, like fireflies that through the evening dance. Each flash illuminates a different path through which our destinies might advance. The ancient spinners weave with patient care, each filament of fate both strong and rare, while we, poor flies caught in this grand design, see beauty in the trap that holds us there. Some strands are spun from joy's pure golden light, some dark with grief that dims the stars at night, yet all together form the pattern whole that makes our brief existence burning bright. The web holds memories like morning dew, each droplet showing different points of view, while time flows on, refreshing every strand with possibilities both false and true. So dance upon these threads while still you may, for though they quiver, still they hold their sway, and in their intricate connecting lines lies meaning for our brief cosmic stay.
For my sins of spring, I repent my part. No, I mustn't atone, for how apart could I resist the beauty of love's truth, when roses and tulips bloom in love's heart? What fault lies in surrendering to spring, when every bird takes flight on passion's wing? The very air breathes love's sweet perfume now. How can the soul resist such gathering? Should dewdrops ask forgiveness from the dawn for glittering when morning light is drawn? Should butterflies apologize for flight when winter's gloomy curtain is withdrawn? The garden knows no virtue quite like this, to bloom despite the serpent's deadly hiss, to open petals to the warming sun, to risk the thorn for beauty's tender kiss. Some say that love's a madness we should flee, that passion's flames burn rationality. But wisdom dwells in every opening bud that dares to trust spring's sweet necessity. If this be sin, then let me sinful be, like pollen scattered golden, wild and free, like rivers rushing to embrace the sea, like blossoms bursting from the prison tree. The preacher warns of love's destructive force, while secretly his heart charts passion's course, for who can stem the tide of spring's return, or bid the blood run colder at its source? Let those who dwell in winter's chambers cold condemn the heart for growing lover bold. In the garden where dreams never really end, time slips from fingers like fine golden sand, a winged whisper in the twilight so grand. Catch it quick, or watch it slip through Neverland. Once we held tomorrow in the palm of our hand. Turned around for a minute, now it's gone like a band. A fleeting song in the skies that we planned. Fly so high as we chase through the Neverland. Pursue the moment, don't let it fade, in a world where wishes are made. Hold tight to the dreams that we paint, beneath starlight where hearts never faint. In the shadows where the magic stands, life's ephemeral like castles in the sand. A spark ignites in the blink of a span. Chase those dreams through the heart of Neverland. In a land where time's a waltz unplanned, close your eyes and take my hand. Together we'll wander through Wonderland, flight bound high as we glide through Neverland. Memory's ideas recall the last heard tone. Sensation savors what is presently known. Imagination anticipates coming sounds. The delight is such that none could produce alone. The senses drink the moment's flowing wine, while memory's cellars store each vintage fine, and fancy spreads its wings to catch the breeze of possibilities that might combine. Three sisters weave the tapestry of mind. One reads the patterns time has left behind. One threads the needle of the present hour. One spins the gold of what we hope to find. The now flows swift between what was and might, like rivers fed by streams of past delight, while dreams cast forward like the morning sun, to paint tomorrow's canvas burning bright. Without the past to give the present weight, without the now to make tomorrow great, without the dream of what is yet to be, each faculty alone stands incomplete. The sweetest music needs all strings to play. The brightest rainbow needs each colored ray, and consciousness requires its triple light to illuminate our brief and wondrous way. Someday. Take the road of eventually towards someday. Turn back at the fork of maybe and perhaps. Past the winding path where it could have been. Then you've arrived in the land of never. At crossroads marked by later and not yet, the weary traveler pauses to forget the urgent summons of the rising sun, while time's swift caravan moves on, unmet. The inn of tomorrow beckons sweet and fair, with promises of rest beyond compare. But those who stop to taste its vintage, deep-fined years have slipped like sand through fingers there. Along the boulevard of by and by, the flowers of intention wilt and die, while opportunity's swift birds take wing, their songs fading in the distant sky. The bridge of almost spans a chasm wide, where broken dreams like autumn leaves reside. And nearly whispers tales of glory lost to pilgrims stranded on the almost side. In gardens tended by procrastination grow thorny vines of rationalization. Their perfumed blooms of soon and presently mask poisoned fruits of lost determination. The castle would have rises proud and tall, its phantom towers never meant to fall, but ghostly guests who haunt its empty halls find could have answers nothing that they call. So pause, dear friend, before this journey start, when now still beats within your willing heart. For every step towards someday's distant shore leads further from where living dreams depart. The only road that leads to was and done begins where present meets the rising sun, while all the paths of might and possibly lead straight to where all chances come undone.